Hi guys, my name is Bethany and this is a Faye in the Life. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, which means that I am getting busy in the kitchen prepping for Thanksgiving dinner. Usually everyone comes over to our house and I cook the meal. My family's pretty evenly split between wanting to have pumpkin pie and apple pie, so I do usually end up making both, although I prefer pumpkin pie. Let me know in the comments down below if you prefer pumpkin pie or apple pie. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my basic pie crust, which I actually use for both my apple and pumpkin pie recipes. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I don't want you to miss the pumpkin pie and apple pie recipe that I'm going to be posting soon. We do have some family members that eat a gluten-free diet, and we also have people who are on Weight Watchers or watching their sugar intake. So I do like to make gluten-free and low sugar desserts. In my pie crust today, I'm going to be using gluten-free flour, applesauce, and sugar substitute. However, if you're not watching points or dealing with any dietary restrictions, feel free to use whatever flour you want, and you can use butter instead of the applesauce, and you can use regular sweetener instead of the substitute. Here's what I'm using today. 1 1/4 cups of gluten-free all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar substitute, and 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 4 ounces of unsweetened applesauce, 1 large egg, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. We're going to whisk together the flour, the xanthan gum, the sugar, and the salt. I'm also going to add cinnamon to the crust since I'm making this ahead for an apple pie. Once everything is whisked together, I'm going to add that into a large mixing bowl. I'm not using butter, so I'm going to go ahead and mix in the applesauce as well. You'll mix everything together, and you may have to even use your hands just until the mixture is crumbly. In a separate bowl, whisk the egg and the lemon juice together until it gets really foamy, and then you'll just mix that in with the dry ingredients. You'll stir it until it holds together enough so that you can use your hands to form it into a ball. Then you're going to go ahead and cover that and place it in the fridge and let it chill for at least an hour. You can even leave it in overnight. Pull your dough out of the fridge and let it sit at room temperature for 10 to 15 minutes before rolling. Spray down your pie tin with nonstick spray, and then once the dough ball is ready, put that onto a silicone mat or parchment paper, cover it with saran wrap, and then roll it out into as close to a circle shape as you can. Invert it into your pie tin and then shape it. Get rid of any excess dough on the edges to clean it up. If you are going to make it ahead like I am, make sure you wrap it in saran wrap really well and then put it into a Ziploc bag or cover it with tin foil really tightly. Freeze it up to 2 months, and then when you're ready to use it, just pull it out and let it thaw in the fridge overnight. You'll bake the crust according to your pie's directions. You may have to use a pie shield or just wrap it in tin foil just to keep the edges from browning too quickly. I'm a firm believer that the pie crust is just as important in a pie as the filling. So I hope this gave you a good base to start with. It really is easy to make a great tasting pie crust yourself at home. I prefer doing it this way versus buying a store-bought one, just because, like I said before, we do have some dietary considerations in our family, and it's just easier for me to make it from scratch. Comment down below if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are team pumpkin pie or team apple pie. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do post new videos every week, and I'm going to be posting my apple pie and pumpkin pie recipes soon. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye!